So you may want a blanket under your head or under your knees. Otherwise, just coming to rest on your back. And if your low back feels a little tweaky or a little tight, you can bend your knees and let your knees fall in against each other, feet wider than the hips. It'll be a nice low back release if that feels good to you. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Closing the eyes and beginning to deepen the breath. Tuning into any sensation in the physical body. And then tuning into what repetitive thoughts are going on in your mind. Just noticing what's happening there. And then bringing your awareness just to the breath. And noticing the breath as you receive it with your inhale and release it with your exhale. So one of the things that has been a topic of conversations with Vitality Circle members recently is purpose. And finding purpose during this time. And the desire, the pull to have things go back to the way they were. And the pull to see how things can evolve from here. But recognizing that this in-between space that a lot of folks are in right now is really challenging, and feeling like each day something of purpose happens can be challenging. That life has meaning in the same way that it did before, and maybe that meaning needs to shift. So in our practice today, living that invitation of finding purpose, like maybe it's getting a little more focused on the slow, the pieces of life that you were too busy for before, the immediate, instead of feeling like you need to travel away from where you are, getting curious about what's where you are that you haven't explored. And same within yourself, within your relationships. So finding purpose for this time, maybe it's an invitation to something totally new. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes, re-energizing your body, and rolling your hands and feet around in little circles, and going back the other way. And then bringing the body back to stillness, resting the arms by the body. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky and over your head on the floor, stretching fingertips and toes away from each other. And as you exhale, bring the arms back up to the sky, down by your side. Again, inhale. Lifting arms, stretching long, maybe arching the low back. Exhale, arms come up to the sky, down by the sides, maybe tucking the tailbone, sinking the low back to the floor. Continuing with your breath here, let this be a moving meditation of breath and movement coordinating together. With your next inhale, stretching long again, and as you exhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Hugging it in, and then keeping it held in. We're going to do a little core activation here, so you're welcome to just stay right here for this. If you'd like a little more challenge, we're going to lift the left leg up off the floor, really activating the core here, pressing the low back into the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the head, bring the knee and forehead towards each other. Inhale, head comes down, leg floats away. Exhale, knee and forehead. Inhale, head comes down. 2 more if you're up for it. Nice. And then keeping that knee held in, head relaxing on the floor. If your left leg is not raised above the floor, lift it up. And we're going to inhale, lifting the left leg up, and exhale, sending it almost down to the floor. And then inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down, flexing the left foot. So you're activating the leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Nice. And letting the left leg rest on the floor, hugging the right knee in a little deeper towards the chest. Just getting a deeper stretch here. And then rotating the right foot over towards the left, holding on with the left hand to the right foot. We're just going to rock side to side with the leg here opening into the hip a little bit. And then bringing the foot to the floor over on the left side. So letting that rest there and stretching the right arm out to T. A couple breaths here. You can relax the left leg. And with your next inhale, come back to center, stretching out long, arms above the head. Legs long, and as you exhale, bring the left knee in, really hugging it in towards the chest. Nice deep stretch. If you'd like a little extra challenge for our 4 little crunches here, you can lift the right leg up off the floor, flexing both feet. If you don't want that challenge, leave the leg on the floor. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee and forehead towards each other. Inhale, head comes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. 2 more if you're up for it. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Last one. And then resting the head, if the right leg is resting on the floor, lift it up. Pull the belly button towards the spine, low back pressing down. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, foot flexed. Exhale, lowering it back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Letting the right leg rest. Hugging the left knee in. And then bringing the left foot to the right hand, rotating the leg. And then begin to rock side to side with this leg, getting into that hip a little bit more. And then bringing the foot all the way over to the right, placing it on the floor, holding onto the foot with the hand if you can, and stretching the left arm out to T, gazing out over it and taking a couple deep breaths. Noticing what purpose or awareness, aliveness you can feel right here, right now. With your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, realigning the spine, lifting the arms over the head. And as you exhale, float the arms down by the sides, coming to a momentary Shavasana, just letting go of all muscular effort in the body and just noticing how our practice so far feels in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. Then as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor, bringing your feet as wide as your mat. And with your next inhale, let the knees come wide, away from each other. Exhale, let the knees fall in against each other. Inhale, knees come away from each other. Exhale, knees fall in against each other. One more time. And then inhale, bringing the knees to a neutral place. And as you exhale, drop both knees to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, both knees drop left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. This time we'll stay here. So if you'd like to go further, you can bring your left arm long above your head on the floor and lift the right foot up, placing it on the outside edge of the left knee or thigh. Just getting a nice stretch through the whole left side body. Deep breaths here. Noticing what you can release. Maybe it's the jaw, the shoulder, the hip, the glutes. And let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Releasing the arm and the foot if they're lifted. Inhale, bring the knees back to center, realigning the spine. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, and this time we'll stay here. You're welcome to rest right here. If you'd like to go further, right arm comes alongside the head. Left foot to the outside edge of the right knee or thigh. Long breath to a long side body. Breathing to the outside edge of the right lung. Noticing what you can let go of here. And if we aren't confused by what's happening in our larger world right now, then I don't know. I think there's utter confusion right now on many fronts. So many moving pieces. So many different stories to contend with. So when we can simply come back to purpose for each day for ourselves, we can continue to journey and learn and embrace and relish this time. It's not a time necessarily to wish away or get through fast. It's here to teach us a lot. Let's take 2 letting go breaths here, releasing resistance. releasing the arm and the foot if they're lifted. Bring the knees back to center. Inhale, realigning the spine. Exhale, drop knees to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop knees left. Inhale, center. Hug the knees into the chest. You might rock a little side to side here if you'd like. Bringing one hand to the top of each knee, begin to move your knees around in separate circles so they come together. And then out, away from each other, around and back in. And then going back the other way, reversing the direction. And then bringing the knees back in, placing feet on the floor. If you have a blanket under your head, you may want to remove it for just a moment. We're going to do a little bridge flow here. So placing the feet hip width apart, in close to your body. And with your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky. Exhale, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lifting up maybe a little higher, engaging the glutes. Exhale, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale down. You're welcome to continue to flow like this if you'd like. If you'd like to hold the next lift, you're welcome to do that. You may press your elbows into the floor, extending hands up, facing each other. Or interlacing the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders under, lifting the pelvis a little taller. Deep breath. Really squeeze the glutes, lift the hips. One more inhale. And exhale, lowering down, releasing to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together on the floor. Recline to bound angle pose, letting your hips passively open here. And breathing deeply if you need some awareness of the breath. Bring your hands to the low belly. And feel your hands rise and fall with the breath. One more deep breath here. And then scooping the knees up, hugging them into your chest. And rolling over onto your left side and finding your blanket, placing it underneath your head. We're going to rest on the left side with the arms shooting out from the heart center, so right palm resting on top of left. We're going to come into a series of twists, so the deeper your knees are bent, the deeper the twist will be. So finding a compassionate place, and you can adjust as we move too. So inhale, lifting the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, opening it to the floor behind you, getting a nice stretch through the front of that shoulder. Staying here for a couple deep breaths. With your next inhale, reach the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, palms together. We'll flow with the breath here. Inhale, lifting the arm up. Exhale, open to the floor. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands together. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Exhale, closed. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. One time with breath retention. Inhale, lifting up. Hold the breath in, no breath movement. Open the arm to the floor. And then let go out the mouth. And then staying here for a couple breaths, relaxing the right shoulder to the floor. Opening the heart a little more. With your next inhale, bring the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, palms together. Close the eyes and breathe and notice. And then rolling back onto your back. Stretching the legs out, arms above the head. And you may want to remove the blanket for this, actually. We're going to do a little heat building here before we do the other side. So we're going to sweep the arms up and hug the knees into the chest, sitting up. So inhale here. And then exhale, coming forward, hugging the knees in. Inhale down. Exhale, coming up. Inhale down. Exhale, coming up. Inhale long. Exhale, coming up. Nice. And we'll do the other side with the Daoyin twists. I'm just going to turn around so I can stay facing you. So rolling over onto the right side now, head on the blanket, left palm resting on top of the right, compassionate bend in the knees. Inhale, lifting the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, open it to the floor behind you. Taking a couple breaths here. Feeling into purpose, awareness. In this moment right here, instead of wishing it away or the days to pass more quickly or for things to change, notice how this time can change you for the better. What is it you can delve into, explore, invite right here, right now? With your next inhale, lift the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, palms together. We'll flow with the breath. Inhale, lifting the arm up. Exhale, open. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, close. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. One more time like this. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, open. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, close. Now, once with breath retention. Inhale, lifting up, shining out through your fingertips. Hold that breath in. Open the arm to the floor. And then let go out the mouth. Pause, empty of air. And then 2 more breaths here, noticing what you can relax and release. With your next inhale, lifting the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, palms together, closing your eyes, noticing. And then pressing your left palm into the floor in front of your face, using both hands to walk your way up to find a seat. And stretching your legs out in front of you. You may want to sit up on the edge of your blanket here. So stretching legs out in front of you, flexing the feet back towards the body. Take an inhale, lifting the arms up, elongating the spine. Exhale, hinging forward just from the hips, keeping the spine tall. Inhale, lifting, leaning back, engaging the core. Exhale, hinging forward, just from the hips, strong core. Inhale, back. Lifted heart. Exhale, hinging forward. One more time. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, leaning back, and then exhale, hinging forward, and then rounding the spine. Melting towards your legs, letting your hands land wherever they do. Reaching out through the crown of the head, elongating the spine as you melt your heart towards your legs. Deep breaths here. One more breath. And with your next inhale, coming back up, lifting the arms up. Exhale, float the arms out and down. Nice. Bending the left foot, bringing it in towards your right leg as your right leg stretches out to the side. We'll do a little twist flow here. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, folding out over the right leg. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, up. Exhale, folding right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twisting right. This time we'll stay here. Sorry, left. Leaning back into the left hand. Inhale, lifting the right arm up. Staying here if you'd like, or if you'd like to lift your hips up. Leaning back, expanding through your front body, celebrating exactly right where you are, right here, right now. You can even say, ta-da, if you want to. One more inhale. Exhale, lowering back down. And bring the soles of the feet together. And letting the hips passively open here. We were doing this pose laying down a moment ago. It's a little different seated. We're going to engage some Shitali Pranayam, which is a cooling breath. So you're going to roll your tongue, if you have that ability, into a little straw, like that. Or if you can't do that, you can make a little O with your lips. And you're going to inhale through either the tongue straw or the O. And then close the mouth, exhale through the nose. And do a few of these. This is cooling. It's like inner air conditioning. We need this as the summer heat comes on. Two more. And then keeping the mouth closed, nose open. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, folding forward out over the legs. Deep breath here. And then inhale, coming back up, and we'll stretch the left leg out to the side, and we'll do our little flow here. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding out over the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding left. Last time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting right. Leaning back into the right hand. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. You're welcome to just stay here and shine out if you'd like to go further. Lifting up the hips, leaning back. Ta-da! shining out into the world. How can we expand, grow, shift right now, right here? Moving into a new space. Exhale, sitting back down, bringing the soles of the feet together. We're going to do a final round of Shitali Pranayam, and then we'll come to Shavasana. So rolling the tongue if you can, or making a little O. Inhale. Close the mouth, exhale through the nose. Two more. Nice, and then inhale here. And then exhale, leading with your heart, melting out over the legs, folding forward. With your next inhale, coming back up. And as you exhale, stretch your legs out in front of you, bouncing out your knees, rolling your feet around. And from here, we'll come down onto the back. Once again, no down dogs, no standing poses. Some of you are grateful for that today. Hugging your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. And letting the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. Again, rocking if that feels good. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Finding a yummy Shavasana, maybe blanket underneath the knees, blanket underneath the head. Maybe the knees stay bent, resting against each other. And closing your eyes, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. Let's take a couple letting go breaths here, releasing into this relaxation. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again. Then coming to breathe just through the nose and letting yourself sink into stillness. Nothing to do now, just to be. Shifting a definition of purpose from doing to being. back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal, gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by David Whyte to wash over you. Taking the first vulnerable steps into our own experience, no matter how small or hidden at the beginning, opens us to a more generous life, where what we have to give figures as largely as what we receive. We stop trying to draw infinitely from a finite world and begin to learn how little is necessary to live a life that honors the soul of the world. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. Take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Gratitude for the invitation of where we are right now, right here. I thank you all so much for joining me for practice. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.